Jubilees chapter 4, verses 18 through 33. And he was the first to write a testimony. He testified to the sons of men among the generations of the earth, and recounted the weeks of the Jubilees, and made known to them the days of the years, and set order the months, and recounted the Shabbats of the years, as we made them known to him. And what was and what will be he saw in a vision of his sleep, as it will happen to the children of men throughout their generations until the day of judgment. He saw and understood everything, and wrote his testimony, and placed the testimony on earth for all the children of men and for their generations. And in the 12th Jubilee, in the 7th week thereof, he took to himself a woman, and her name was Edna, and the daughter of Daniel, and the daughter of his father's brother. And in the 6th year, in this week, he bore him a son, and he called his name Methuselah. And he was moreover with the angels of Elohim these 6 jubilees of years, and they showed him everything which is on earth and in heavens, the rule of the sun, and he wrote down everything. And he testified to the watchers who had sinned with the daughters of men, for these had begun to unite themselves so as to be defiled with the daughters of men, and Shanak testified against them all. And he was taken from amongst the children of men, and was conducted him into the garden of Eden in majesty and honor. And behold, there he writes down the condemnations and judgment of the world, and all the wickedness of the children of men. And on account of it, Elohim brought the waters of the flood upon the land of Eden, for there he was set as a sign, and that he should testify against all the children of men, that he should recount all the deeds of the generations until the day of condemnation. And he burnt the incense of the sanctuary, even sweet spices acceptable before Yahuwah on the mount. For Yahuwah has 4 places on the earth, the garden of Eden, and the mount of the east, and this mountain on which you are this day, Mount Sinai, and Mount Tizon, which will be sanctified in the new creation for a sanctification of the earth, though it will the earth be sanctified from all its guilt and its uncleanness throughout the generations of the world. And in the 14th Jubilee, Methuselah took unto him a woman, Edna, the daughter of Azriel, the daughter of his father's brother, in the 3rd week. And in the 1st year of this week, he begat a son, and called his name Lamech. And in the 15th Jubilee, in the 3rd week, Lamech took to himself a woman, and her name was Timos, the daughter of Barakinel, the daughter of his father's brother. And in this week she bore him a son, and he called the name Noach, saying, This one will comfort me for my trouble and all my work, and for the ground which Yahuwah has cursed. And at the close of the 19th Jubilee, in the 7th week, and in the 6th year thereof, Adam died, and all his sons buried him in the land of his creation, and he was the first to be buried in the earth. And he lacked 70 years of 1,000 years, for 1,000 years are as one day in the testimony of the heavens. And therefore was it written concerning the tree of knowledge, on the day that ye eat thereof ye shall die. For this reason he did not complete the years of this day, for he died during it. At the close of this Jubilee, Kenan was killed after him in the same year, for his house fell upon him, and he died in the midst of his house, and he was killed by his stones. For with the stone he had killed Habel, and by the stone was he killed in righteous judgment. For this reason it was ordained on the heavenly tablets, with the instrument with which a man kills his neighbor with, the same shall he be killed. After the manner that he wounded him, in him like manner shall they deal with him. And in the 25th Jubilee, Noach took to himself a woman, and her name was Zara, the daughter of Rachael, the daughter of his father's brother. And in the first year, and in the 5th week, and in the 3rd year thereof, she bore him Shem. And in the 5th year thereof, she bore him Shem. And in the 1st year, in the 6th week, she bore him Japhet.